Hey guys, welcome back to Prep Talk on Prepping in Progress. This is going to be a kind of a special one because it's Thursday instead of Wednesday. Um, but we got a couple things I wanted to run by you real quick. So we got some event announcements that are going on in Northwest Arkansas, and want to talk to you a little bit about antennas. And so stay with me for a few minutes. Okay, so first we are going to start out with the prayer requests that have come in. So bow your heads with me and let's get going. Father, you know our needs more than we do and better than we do. I have a friend who's in the hospital recovering from surgery and hopes to be on his feet this weekend. And I ask that you will take care of him and be with him. Father, you know about Mike at Asymmetrical Preparedness' son. He was burned quite badly and is in a burn unit right now. Please be with that whole family. Please be with Brandon and help him to heal quickly. And bless the nurses and doctors that are taking care of him. Go with us and keep us. Amen. Alright guys, yeah. If you haven't checked out Asymmetrical Preparedness, Mike's pretty interesting. He does the tactical things, he does the practical things. Very interesting channel. I've learned a little bit from him, quite a bit actually. However, last week there was an accident and his son Brandon, who does not live at home, was burned over quite a bit of his body, and he's in a burn unit right now. So Mike has asked for prayers for Brandon. He has said Brandon's name on air, so we are as well. So keep him in your prayers. Run over and check the Mike's channel for updates. Mike and the family have set up a GoFundMe for Brandon's bills, so we're there. I will leave a link in the description, and I will put a plug for the channel up in the corner. Another channel that I've recently discovered, very small channel, just coming up, is Small Town Preparedness. Now, guys, sorry, EMT for many years, volunteer firefighter, Darren's a firefighter. Go check him out, if only because of the brotherhood, but also he's got some interesting perspectives. And I just enjoy the discussion. So there's that. Yeah, I put the information on my phone. I'll put a link in the description for this as well. This is a Saturday, September 21st, 2019. The Northwest Arkansas Emergency Preparedness Fair is taking place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 1101 McCollum Drive in Bentonville, Arkansas. For you Arkansas preparedness people, I do know that there are some members going that wouldn't mind, a meetup and just kind of sitting, talking, shaking hands. It's not one of the APN events, but there will be members there. Also, a opportunity to branch out your circle. And for those of you that will be there, can't wait to see you. I know that we're going to have a whole lot of fun. I'm probably going to be helping out a friend who's probably going to be a little tired. Speaking of tired, guys, I don't know what I did between being sick and probably drinking too much of the coffee filtered water. I am relearning the value of sleep. So take care of yourselves. When you start to feel overwhelmed, when you start to drag, don't be a hero. Don't pull a John Wayne, especially us guys. Ask for help. Take a few extra minutes. Prayer and good thoughts and I'm a man and I'm going to keep going only lasts for so long. Eventually, your body's going to crash, period. So before you get to that point, restructure your schedule just enough to get some extra rest. I learned that lesson the hard way today. I got the kids to school, had a bunch of projects to work on, and came home and said, well, I'm just going to close my eyes for a little bit. Then I'll get the video filmed and uploaded and whatnot. Yeah. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I woke up. I dropped the girl child off at school at 7. And I slept from 11 last night to about 5 o'clock this morning. So yeah, I needed to sleep. Anyway, a couple other little things. The whole FCC thing with the Baofeng radio is coming out. I think they're going to put some restrictions on it. They're going to make certain frequencies and whatnot harder to import. But you're still going to be able to get your Baofeng if you want to go that route. And don't get me wrong, they're a good Swiss Army knife. The quality control is hit or miss depending on which factory it's made in. I like them. I like them for what they are. Cheap, disposable radios that can do a myriad of things. But I wanted to share something with you today. I kind of showed this to you in the last video, but this is a stock Baofeng radio. Well, not completely stock. It's got the handy mic on it. But this is the stock antenna. This is the antenna that I usually run. This is the Nagoya extra antenna. And it does give a lot better reception, a lot better sound. Now, I received this for my birthday. Now, it seems to work well. Gives an added, you can't even see that with the, alright, there you go. It's at my hip sitting on the bench and the antenna is still even with the top of my head. You put the two antennas together, yeah. Now, I have some questions about this. I'm going to have to put an O-ring right here at the gap because there is a gap between the base of the antenna and the radio. And I really worry because there's a whole lot of weight on the antenna that is resting on the attachment here. The way I will probably wear this is I will take it and put it with a backpack or some form of load-bearing vest, and I will run the antenna up through the webbing so that it has the extra support either here and it's married to my body, to my gear, or I will do it across my back in the same manner. Um, this is something that I will probably continue to play with for a while, and then I will take off and put in my pack to carry for such a time as I actually need extended range communications quickly. Probably when I take these things out, um, either a real world scenario, or a while back I was geocaching out in the middle of nowhere just across the line in Oklahoma. And this area was so remote that I called I believe it was the LaFleur County Sheriff's Office. And I said, look, I'm a geocacher. I'm going to be here. Just want you to know in case, my family reports me missing and, if I get hurt. And they said, okay, could you call us? And I said, well, the cell service out there is kind of iffy. I said, but I am a ham radio operator, and these are the frequencies that I have programmed into my radio. What is your search and rescue frequency? And I'll program it in. And believe it or not, they gave it to me. And the dispatcher said, do us a favor. Tomorrow when you're done geocaching and done hiking, in our wilderness, could you call us and tell us that you're out? Not a problem. That's a situation where I would definitely take the longer antenna, so that just maybe, I can get a little bit of extra reception, a little bit of extra oomph. So I'm just going to say this. You can have the worst radio in the world. The best antenna in the world will make it sing. Antenna. So that's about it for today. Nothing dour and earth-shattering and philosophical. Just little antenna talk. As long as you keep getting, your radios, always upgrade your antenna. Look for what gets the best match. Look for what you will need and what will work with the frequencies you're using. Do your best to tune it to your need. How's that? Guys, we appreciate you more than you can ever imagine. In our last video, it was our 100th video, and now we're at 101. And this weekend we are pre-filming. We're going to have it up. We're going to have it dropped. I don't know as to the Twitter, Facebook, heads up that we usually give. It may or may not go out. We're going to be traveling. Actually, we're going to be in Bentonville. So, if you're near Bentonville, come out and see us. But over 100 videos. I want to say thank you. We're doing our best to put out good content for you. Solid content, not doomer stuff, and not bad information that can get you hurt. And if we come across some bad information and we put it out there, we will definitely let us know. We'll double check our facts and figures and redo it. We're not afraid to say we were wrong. This is for you guys. This is very much. We keep doing this because of you. You know, you are a integral part of what we're doing here. Please feel free to hop on the Facebook group, and message us, talk to us. We have one guy, I'm just gonna say Lucas, who sends me messages and articles, usually once a day, once every 2 or 3 days, depending on how busy he is, and they have always been of value. In fact, today he sent me one, and it looks interesting. It is blinds that are solar panels across the blind now. I'm very intrigued about this. It sounds like an interesting concept, and especially for a trailer like this or something, when you're traveling, to be passively gathering solar energy at all times. I'm intrigued. So, thanks, Lucas, and I encourage all of you to hop on there and say hi and message, and we enjoy talking with you. So thanks for the emails, and we will continue to put this up. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.